Alright, welcome to the very first episode of the newly rebranded Glyn's Arcade, and I am your host, Douglas Cedric Glendower. You may know me by my alternate persona of Alice St. Garfield, but that's when I'm feeling more bardish, more kind of sloshed. This will be a regular series, hopefully airing 3, 4, maybe even 5 times a week, and where I'm just going to play the games that I love and enjoy. And that can go from anywhere from old school classics to, currently running online role-playing games. I plan to play Star Trek Online, Dungeons & Dragons Online, a little bit of Lord of the Rings Online, and maybe even a little bit of Neverwinter. If I kind of figure it out, maybe even Champions. I don't know about that. In addition, though, I also plan to play whatever new games that come across. Well, I don't play new games, so this is really going to be more retro than anything. I have some emulators. I spend way too much money on good old games. Hope to do a whole Alpha Centauri campaign eventually. I love Alpha Cent. Oh, and I'm going to play a lot of pinball. I'll be honest with you. I've missed playing pinball. But tonight we're going to start with Star Trek Online. We're just going to do kind of my daily runs around the universe. Well, it's nothing but too special. But I'm currently bringing up Kelly, my Orion, through all of her rep tracks, turn that mad fat to lithium, because I just got my account, the shared bank storage, so I can pass her tokens. And as you can see, we're on DS9, and I think it's probably one of the better interiors because it really does feel like Deep Space Nine. I think it's a little small, but it's not too bad. So that being said, let's get right to it. We are going to do the red alerts first. We need red alerts to earn our marks. Join 2 selected queues. Oh, right away. We're going to do the Borg red alert. Now, Kelly is currently driving the Vogon carrier because I like the Vogon carrier. I like carriers in general. If I was on the main account, I'd have a lot more variance, but usually on the side account where I'm trying to earn dilithium for keys, I am running the Vogon carrier. She's running Polaron weapons. So we'll pop off. They need to really get the restart going because, yeah, the first guys are already stupid. I'm too close. I gotta get away. Gotta get away. Gotta get away. Bonus points for anyone who's watching. Double bonus points. Maybe even septuple double bonus points. All the bonus points. For anyone who knows where that's from. Now, I'm not too sure this group has what it takes to defeat the Borg Unimatrix. I actually was part of a group the other night that just couldn't do it. So, making sure my mic's on. Yeah, my mic's on. I've made that mistake before. Everybody who streams does. Heck, I knew a radio guy who did it. On the radio. Live radio. Everybody's all like, there was no talking in between songs. There was the sound, there was the buffer music, the bumps and all that, but we couldn't hear you. It was a little embarrassing. And then 7 years later, I started despising Clear Channel, so it's okay. Seriously, no one followed me.
Disarm your weapons. You will escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology.
Well, they're all going to come over here now anyway. Yeah, one guy went on his own, and it looks like he did okay, but the other ones, there's a technique you use. But they didn't do it, so obviously this group is a little undisciplined. That could bode poorly for my Mark's acquisition. Unskippable cutscene.
Resistance detected. Kilometer 0047. 6 of 10. Engaging now.
I'm gonna say the good news is all my guys shouldn't be dumb, but they're dumb. I don't know why. They're not using their full impulse. They should be.
Resistance is futile. You will lower your shields. Resistance is futile. Disarm your weapons. You will escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology.
Why do you do that? I don't care about the probe. I care about one type of probe, regen probes. I get regen probes, I'll go crazy on those, but okay. I'm just gonna leave the map now. This group is we barely got through that. See, I don't have the highest DPS, but I got focus. You know? I know how to defeat these things even with less than optimal gear. I think I need everything. Yep. So we'll start at the bottom and work our way up. So we'll get competitive marks first and do a Tholian Red Alert now. Tholians. Tholians are awesome. I've always wanted to meet a giant space-going crystal spider. And today's my lucky day. Waiting around for the queue to fill. Just like that. Alright, everybody wants to go. That's sometimes, you know, if you wait a while, the person who first started in has been there for so long, he forgets he's even in a queue. And alright, we're going to fight stupidity by just flying there and launching them there. Usually I like to have them out so I get all of them out by the time the first fight starts. But when they're done like this, it's usually better to get the first ones out so you can kind of get the attack and get the stupids out. Really? Now these guys know how to kick butt. These guys are real life takers and heartbreakers. They're, oh, bloody Nara already. Somebody stalled them. Wait, okay, somebody's got some serious firepower. That might have been close to me not making it. But I did, so I appreciate the help. Need them marks. Somebody's... I wish I could do a proper A and B build on some of my characters. But I also like still playing kind of flavor builds too. Sometimes I think it is, you know, just gear. Yeah, it wasn't updating right. Okay, well, we have done the first of four, or first two of daily runs, so we will now go find something else to do. And since we're on Deep Space Nine, the most logical thing to do for the next 15 minutes would be go visit Sunny DeFera. This is Deep Space Nine, and since you're a Klingon, we're going to harass you. So I'm not even going to talk to you, lady. Hi, welcome, random person. We're playing a little Star Trek Online tonight on Glyn's Arcade. I hope that maybe you stay and enjoy and watch. But we're off to DeFera, and we're going to defeat some Borg. Ground Borg. Murder all the ground Borg. Goodbye, random person. Who probably is a Borg lover. Loves that Borg. Wants to be a Borg. The current endeavor is destroy 20 Tenzeki ships. Not a big fan of the destroy 20 ships ones. Foundry editor's down, so I can't make a shoot 20 things to shoot. Nope, somebody's got a vengeance. I got one of those. Enter the DeFera invasion zone. You want on stream? No? Okay. A full tour? I'm thinking full tour. Alright. Now, since we're on Defera, we need my Defera stick. Any melee weapon will do. I prefer the Tzunki Falcon. But for Clink characters, you know, the old Batleth will do. Okay, we need 50 cortical arrays, and we need to do that to the software 15 times. So. Oh, I better run over here and get these guys. Oh. Alright, it's time for a new remod software. And there's not a whole lot of people on Defera right now, which is kind of strange. But they're probably all off killing Tzunki ships, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. Eventually these will get all out of line. Not exactly too sure what that was about. Maybe he just likes pain. Geez, usually when they're that low, I don't get a cortical array out of it. We're all the way out here. I might as well get the do the dealie. Every now and then an elite tactical guy comes walking out, and that's always a freak. Yeah, see, he came from the other gun, so I don't really have to worry about him. Now, if I just ran in and deactivated this, no, I don't want them. See, now I can get it. Because, you know, if I had to run out there and they would have got some shots in. It's always easier to get turrets than it is to get cortical arrays. Although, I'm not doing too bad. Be doing a lot better. See, I didn't get jack. I can kind of take my time since no one's out here fighting them. Yes, I know. Poor Borg, poor turrets. Alright, there you go. You have a turret now. Alright, if I'm going to do a full tour, I need to start slowing down on my turret acquisition. I'll be shooting over there. I should still be able to get these guys. Yes. Of course, the downside is that means I did not get to update that software. Oops. Oh. Okay, no more updating software. None. And we need 8 or 9. If I can get 9, that's always best. But if I get 8 or 9 cortical arrays, I will be good. Little bit of looty. Stab him in the back. Okay, 46. 2 more would be awesome. Somebody's out here. No. It's okay, I'm almost done. I always like when that works out, you know? I don't want to be greedy. Perfect. Perfect run. Perfect run. Okay. Now we're prepped for the city. So now it's time to prep the power plant. And then we'll wipe the temple area. And it'll be all good in the Defera. Just go prep that temple. Or prep that power plant. Now, we prep the power plant mainly because the temple area is just so easy to fark up. Well, in all honesty, the power plant and the city are not that different, except I think the power plant's the easiest one. Stop that coolant. So you have to do 10 coolants and basically 10 of these dealies. Which makes it a lot easier, I think. Because, you know, even 50, that's 25. And then 15. Now, whenever you activate a console, it'll always spawn a paraborg. And there are places you can kind of hide from them. Now, to prep, you only do 1 alpha, because alpha's the nearest to the door. When you're doing a full run. Since it doesn't matter about the coolants, just try to get 9 of them. You'll do the one by the door no matter what when you come back. Now, if you're really just not that good at combat, you can hide behind this coolant generator and just get it. It takes a while, but you can earn your bonus marks. If not quickly, you can do it easily. That's always good. You know, got to have some way to get your rep gear started. There used to be a bug where finishing one beta would also finish one Charlie. Or finishing both betas would finish one Charlie. So you do all the betas and you just be granted one of the Charlie ones. Lols. I do have some good reps going on so I don't get nano-borged. My best at this, of course, is Glyn, my main. One named after me, but he's complete. Oh, I run him when I'm doing fantastic special things. Like the rare days the fleet actually gets all together anymore. Or when my friend Ion Tiger needs another painful lesson on why he can't build ships and I destroy him. Mwahahaha! He bought the Prometheus class jet. No, not Prometheus class, I'm sorry. Thundershot class just so he could get point defense weapons so he could stop getting wasted by my carriers. Now every now and then you'll be in the power plant and you'll activate the thing. They activate the console and somebody will come in while you're being attacked and just totally steal your console while you do the board. And you get no credit for it. We call those people jerks. I always do the two side ones because they're the easiest to do without getting bonus Borgs that just sit out there. Bleep bloop. Now this can get a little mundane, but believe me, it is still one of the easiest ways to grind Omega marks, and then when you're done with Omega marks, you know, it's basically a way to print free to lithium. Oh wait, I didn't bleep loop this. No! Basically I have until they both dissolve. Because I can't spawn more Borg until the Borg slots that it's using have been taken. Not a half bad way to make EC either, because usually they don't drop anything fantastic, but I've gotten some times where they've just dropped a ton of stuff. I mean, I've already picked up several pieces of gear at about 4,000 EC each. I mean, it's not space gear. That's why you do Tholian red alerts. With a tarantula and 6 or 7 recluses in there, you're going to win your fair share of the draws. The corner ones you have to be a touch more careful on, but it's not that important. Uh-oh, somebody left a Borg out. I wonder if he's going to come in. I don't know what he's doing. Nope, he's taking my console is what he's doing. Oh, well. At least he didn't come over here and interfere with me. He's using a shotgun. Okay, this is prepped. So far, he's been at least an okay guy. Huh, I wonder why that one's following me. Yeah, it shouldn't have rezzed for me. I didn't do it again. I can't do it again. And if he activated it, it would have been all on him because he was still in the area. Peculiar. Once I leave, it'll reset. Yep. Alright, we are now 2/3 of the way through our prep. All that's left is the temple, and the temple is a pain. In fact, do I have a frequency remodulator? Because unfortunately, you have to... Yeah, I should totally use... Alright, so I've got that. Where's my disruptor? Unfortunately, for the temple, you have to range one of them. And even if you didn't range, there'd be tactical drones. So they're usually tough enough to give you a fair run for the money and try to assimilate you anyway. So it's just best to shoot them. I'm planning to get a anti-Borg rifle for her too. The TRR-116B is a great thing. Alright. So this is pretty easy. All you have to do is match where they come from. And... what? Nanovirus. And how to decontaminate it. It used to be an option where it didn't say anything. It would say, you know, nothing needed. They took that out. Hillsides. And an auxiliary amplifier. You gotta do this 12 times. It's kind of annoying. Hillsides and polaric ions. Obelisk and anoxyl. Techmobabble. Nadions. Main dig site. Anoxyl is usually the most common one. Nanovirus purge. Of course, it's going to make me walk. When you go back to the same package, it'll always be the same area, but the purge might be different. Is it Nadion? It's not nanovirus. Alright, once you've gotten all 12 of them sorted, you now have to go program the transporter. And that means playing the isolinear chip game. Now you only want to do this 11 times. This one's actually a pretty easy one. Six. Seven, that's the most complicated one. Nine. I thought I got that right. All right, one more. Okay, we are prepped. We only need one more, so now we have to play the fun game of shoot the Borg. First you deploy a turret, then you shoot a Borg. Whichever one. Activate. I don't want to die. See what I mean? If you do not have your anti-Borg stuff, please remodulate after every fight. Now they're not gonna. These guys don't usually drop amazing things, although that armor was pretty nice. Now you'll just finish this out and start your sweep of everything else. Every now and then it'll activate another Borg. Nice. Don't forget to redo your procs. It's important. Alright, we're 2/3 of the way through this. Really? Okay, well, it didn't. Really thought it was going to give me a double. One more. Now for this one, if we get it, all we do is run off after we get the second one. Or the first one. Okay, just run. I know it's going to shoot at us, but if we, follow us up the steps, and these guys will kill it. All right, you gotta do one more, 2, 1, override. All right, now that we're not in combat, where to put it? Where to put it? Gotta put this back. We need to go back to this and go back to the base camp, and we gotta run, 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 run. Running, running, running. Power plant. Now this is the reason why we did alpha, so we can make this quick. Gotta do this quick. Of course, missing that jump is not cool. I'm not too sure what I'm getting the adapted for, but oh well. The physical part isn't going to hurt, or isn't going to be hurt by its adapted. Yes. Bleep bloop it. Bleep bloop. I got an achievable. So now we just have to do our last little bit in the city. Beam me over to Dufera City. Hot town, summer in the city. Looks like everything is gonna be good if I can get over there in time. Got to. Oh. Oh no, somebody's already done this one. Oh, come on, come on, come on. I got 1 minute, 37 seconds to get one. Got two things, cortical array. Alright. Yeah, I got it. And that's it. That's the full Monty, full run. Let's start collecting them, all 6. All right. 1,440 dilithium ore, which is a little on the low side, but, you know, it's good for marks. I'm not going to use all the ones I've got. All right. So, we'll go ahead and leave Dufera. I needed that. It's already time to refine dilithium. So I already have 260 for next day. Now I have a policy where half my dilithium goes to the fleet, half the dilithium goes to me. And since I usually grind out probably 16,000 dilithium a day, I only play a couple of hours. 2-3 hours. It means that my fleet gets or at least a respectable amount from me. Of course, right now I'm the only person in the fleet playing. That's okay. They supported me while I was having my computer down and whatnot. Lord knows, Shuri Ivanova, jeez. She ground out so much stuff, so much dilithium. It's amazing. How is the start? Well, I completed a bunch. Look at that. Nothing slotted. Well, we should slot some stuff then. We want the 1,000 point, no dilithium cost. Practice tactical exercises. All right. Theoretical modeling projects for engineering construction projects for? Yep. Yeah, I gotta do those later. Oh. Finish that off. That way we can... It's, I don't have enough to donate. Well, better. So all we need are luxury provisions. Alright. Oh, get rid of my fleet marks. That's what I'm doing. I only need 10,000. Should totally do that. Oh. I never, ever, never get the experience ones. I know it's not a whole lot, but when I'm playing regularly, I'm building enough experience. It's okay. All right, so we got to do 2 more because I'm only doing it back and forth. On the weekends, I go crazy and I do 8 runs, but which one will we get this time? First. I usually like doing Tholian first. Of course, I say that and I'm going to get bored. I kind of like to get the Tholian out of the way. Now remember when they haven't been able to do preventative maintenance in a while and your dudes go stupid, drop them off near school. See, they're already firing, and I get credit for that, so that's good. Their damage is my damage, and like I said, I'm not super high output. I can hold my own. I can usually take on a board cube solo. I can't take on a whole battle group. Not that good. Well, not on this character. Pfeiffer's the one that's my DPS. She's wasted a battle group before, but she's also got full new Kara gear and a swanky Tholian dreadnought. There's something to be said for, one could argue that gear is king in this game. It's not quite pay to win, but there's a little bit of an element of it. Actually, right now they're running the one pay to win promo, but it's expensive. I mean, it's really $2,000 or $20 a frickin' pop. But they have just had the universal upgrade token inside the key box. I don't know what one thing I'm going to upgrade. I bought it for the keys. Because I was thinking the Foundry might be down again. I couldn't do Far Beyond the Foundry on Thursday like I like to do. But Foundry's going to be up, so that's good. So I'll still probably open all the keys, but I'll do a Foundry mission too. Ooh, today's Wednesday. I've got to download stuff.
where we will begin assimilating our culture and technology.
I got tractor beams. You whore. Look at all those beams, coalition coalition polarons, I think they are, on the Vorgon.
Your defensive capabilities are unable to withstand us. Lower your shields and await assimilation.
Somebody knows where to go. USS Watch. Okay, I'll follow the watch. I'm in the flyer. Looks like 3 out of 4. Okay, all of them do. I don't know what you liked about this one. Is it just me, or did they actually increase the angle on the torpedoes by a little bit, from 90 to about 120? Now my main, all my Feddies get wide angle torpedoes off the Regent because that's sweet. There's none quite like being able to do broadsides and pop off a torpedo spread every now and then. That's really cool. And the Regent is one of the sexiest ships in the game. Super smexy.
Resistance detected. Matrix 0047. 6 of 10. Engaging now.
See, my frigates didn't zip in. They're probably still far, far away.
You will become one with the Borg.
We've really got to get these probes down. Oh, come on! They're not even targeting the probes. They're coming in just thinking they can... No. Here come the frigates finally. They'll help me out. Alright, now we can get the vessel. I want out of here because this is a very dangerous spot. Yeah, these guys just think you could just, beam fire at will everything. And then not be in the range of the tracker probes. Or the... Sorry. The regen probes. I think we should be okay. 3, 2, 1, we win. Losers! Take a temporal. Yeah, temporal. Tempura. Now we'll do a Tholian. Gotta get my stuff on. Now, I would never on a secondary character like this join an elite. I'm sure that 9 times out of 10 I'll get into a group that could carry me, but that's just bad form. Now I would love to get into, so every now and then I get on my main characters, and when I'm grinding marks for the lithium, I'll get into an elite just in case maybe I want to get some gear up and whatnot. Come on, get me into a Tholian group. I need serious dilithium though tonight. I might not make tomorrow's goal. I like to get my goal ahead of time, like I did today. All right. To war. I'm going all beam fire at will right by the orb weaves because it's a good way to get some cheap DPS. And of course when you're inside one, it's a really easy way to get out. Somebody's got some killer DPS. That's good. I'm going the wrong way, of course. looks like that was everything. Alright, so since 7:14, I've kind of done all my daily stuff on Star Trek Online. I could do New Car or Romulus, but not in the mood, so I'm going to go ahead and I am going to change games. I am. I think I'm going to do my nightly run through Tower of Frost. Currently I am farming for an item. So let's see if I can change it right here. That would be nice if I could. Alright, that looks like that's done, so let me go ahead and switch games. Okay, and I will be right back. Alright, I should be able to add the new screen. Alright. Now we've got to do the options. Let's go ahead and get inside the game first. Now I'm going to be dual boxing this because like I said, I'm farming. And I've got a couple of accounts for DDO. And I need a specific item. It's coming up. like a flower. Why aren't I still in a party with Shastina? That's weird. Anyhow, she's right there. Alright. Now we will go loot our way. How am I doing with bank space, though? She's kind of... Ew. Okay. I gotta sell really quick on her. Nothing of this I need. I keep the robes just to keep an eye on anything that might look good. Normally I'd save it, but save it and break it down. But yeah, we're streaming tonight, so I don't want to take the time, you know, doing basically inventory management. Let's get to the meat of the action. Now this is going to be a ridiculous walkthrough because I'm only doing it on heroic because I need a heroic whirling words. Or I got an epic one. Like, of course I can't do Reaper because Reaper's locked into that 6th level thing.
Though the weather in the rest of Stormreach is hot and sultry,
Oh,
no.
it's not. That's on you. Forgot to do something. Let me fix that in just a moment. There we go. One. Options. You're not hearing anything. Because mine defaults to Realtek high definition audio. Oh, okay. Much better. Alright.
A voice booms from the magic mouth. Welcome to Theobald's home. Your actions are being monitored for security purposes. Enjoy your stay, and for your own safety, please keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, if there wasn't a slightly better chance of getting what I need out of this, I would probably just do it on normal just to grind it out, but oh well, not that hard. And of course, if you could get choose which version you wanted, if you got pulled it, heroic or epic, or at least on epic levels, if you could choose. Probably get my wife to run this on at least epic hard, not epic elite. Then I could run on a character that needed XP and just she could just punch face. Now, if you really wanted to get aggro, you would take out your ranging weapon and start firing. Yeah. Well, he can follow me in. I don't care.
The temperature drops even further as you step into the kitchen's freezer. The soft flapping of wings hints at how Theobald keeps it so cold.
Now it's neat that Tower of Frost here is narrated by the actual community manager.
The temperature rises with the mephits gone. It's still chilly, but some of the ice cracks and shatters. You've disabled one of the magic wards, protecting the Eye of Rizia.
Alright, looks like I've got to take a second, guys. I'm sorry. You're getting a phone call. I'll be right back. Let me bring up the splash screen. Alright, sorry for the delay. Just letting me know that a relative was in town. I suppose that's good to know. Alright. Oh, I didn't even see these guys. Jumped right over them. They're all like, whoa, flying cheerleader. Alright, while we're doing that, I'll move Shastina so she doesn't come locked out. Let's just get the ticket in the middle.
Rough voices can be heard coming from the large central room, while deep snores issue from the side chambers. A brightly colored ticket sits on the table in the center of the room.
Why did it do that? Huh. Get my channel just done?
You found a claim ticket, which says it can be redeemed at some kind of storage area.
Oh, heck, I'm sorry. Oh, man, I am so sorry about that. That probably logged out because I still had an arc running. I am so sorry about that.
Metal grinds against metal, somewhere nearby.
Oh. Things should get better any second now. The problem, of course, is that
large magic mouth is mounted
cryptic
above a
games
sealed door.
I'll have, they're part of the Perfect World Network now, and so it's just not going to get better. Well, it says I'm streaming at an okay rate. There's no guarantee that's true. Okay, it looks like things finally caught up. I am so sorry about that.
The doors swing open, and a shiny brass lamp slides out of the chute.
If the quality gets bad, let me know. Usually the problem I have is I've got something kind of weird in the background going on. In this case, I keep forgetting that there's a separate client, and it doesn't like to play nice with other game clients, so that, at least not part of its games. It's supposed to have a streaming service of its own, or a game capture. I've tried to use it, and it's horrible. And it basically only allows you to stream their game, nothing else. Like my graphics I've come up with and whatnot. Hey, welcome back. We've kind of taken care of the stream health thing. Sorry about that. Like I said, it's just one of those things, especially on our first night. My first night switching between games and whatnot. Where I'm kind of like, hey, Nibbles, right away.
Squeals at you excitedly.
Nice.
It looks like it wants to play.
Well, then we'll just go straight to the dealie. I didn't actually want to activate them. I don't want to do any fighting. I just want loot. Socialism requires everybody to kind of put in at least the base amount of work. Come on. I want communism.
The leaves and branches of a nearby
I want to
bush
be in charge of
suddenly
communism.
twist
I
in
just
the
want
wind.
to just... Everybody works and I don't have to.
You've disabled one of the magic wars, protecting the Eye of Rizia.
Come on, I didn't fire my machine gun. Oh, Faith, I don't want to fight you people. Go away. I've got both things I need. Now I'll admit, this is pretty neat. I like this. This was cute. A magic mouth that really does magic mouth stuff. Instead of just being a talking, it's A real sentinel is a real puzzle with real intelligence, and you have to entertain them.
The immaterial guards bow as you pass. Welcome to the Illusionarium, they cry.
I have a kind of a stock story I tell, though. I do the... Is it top? Nope. That's the drunken wastrel. Alright, he is fighting the evil... the griffin, then he's getting a chest. Should work with militia too. But tish.
Your story was delightful, exclaims the Magic Mouth. Here, let me open the way for you.
Thank you. Wow, it's all lagging out again. I wonder why. Unless that's just my stream, because I've got... This computer's not that bad. Well, if anybody's in chat, let me know if it's not running right. I'll try refreshing it, although it does seem to be a little slow. Maybe I should get my
At the
third
center of
computer
this
out.
large chamber is an altar, surrounded by arcane symbols. Surely some kind of summoning circle.
Might as well clear it out.
This ward is protected by a magic whirlwind that pushes you back as you try to touch the barrier. A Jinny appears before you in a gust of hot, dry wind.
Let my protective wards free. You got stuck and didn't actually come all the way over
You've
here.
disabled one of the magic wards, protecting the
That's
eye.
hilarious.
A far-off voice says, "You want to play, little one? Then we shall play." Leaves rustle and strange beings suddenly appear. A voice calls, "Well played! To the victor goes the spoils."
Alright, on to the next level. Which one's this one? Oh, I do have to go up there today. Sometimes you don't have to go up there. We need the vial of demon's blood to get the second chest, bonus chest.
You found a vial of
Problem is,
demon
there's
blood.
a...
No doubt it's an ingredient for one of Theobald's experiments or rituals.
I'm not that worried about the lightnings. It's the disintegrate balls. Yeah, and one pop behind me. And of course, everything's not stairs, it's a step.
Waves of heat ripple from the salamanders tasked with guarding Theobald's laboratory. You've disabled one of the magic wards protecting the Eye of Rizia. All the magic wards protecting the Eye of Rizia on the ground floor are now disabled.
Alright, let's clear the way.
A teleporter hums with magical energy as it activates.
Humming's fine, but can it play the harmonica? Jeez, it really wants my unicorn tail hairs destroyed. Life just lost 9. There's Charwan, so she might not actually have arrows slotted. You should use slot arrows for the higher chance that they'll take the hit. Don't forget to go down there and do that so you can get the rest shrine if you need it. You know, usually on lower levels, that's kind of important. I'm certainly not going to need it, but... Where did you guys come from? Aggro on this game now is so sensitive.
Now powered by magical energy, the elevator is ready to use.
Alright, time to go to ground floor, get the Eye of Rizia.
This elevator is clearly the work of House Cannith artificers. Theobald has spared no expense in equipping this tower. Behold Theobald's newest acquisition. Discovered during his recent expedition to the Everice, the Eye of Rizia dates back to the time of the Giants.
Next,
While
we're
the
going
eye
to
is
stop off
clearly
and fight the
related to
demons.
The plane of ice, its exact abilities are currently unknown. Please do not touch. The Eye of Rizia is bitter cold in your hands. Now to close the portal to Rizia before the eye freezes your fingers off. You place the vial of demon blood on the altar. A massive form appears, snorting in anguish.
Time to make the hamburgers.
The demons are defeated, but they seem to have left some treasure behind.
I need a quest where you fight both Ghostros and Shaligans so you can have fish and chips. Or surf and turf, I'm sorry, not fish and chips. Surf and turf. Dretches are kind of like potato chips, they're kind of like potato-y. Gotta have the surf and turf though. So you have to come down here and fight the wolves anyway.
Multiple doors clang open nearby.
Now that way you fight
reach the
ice
top
elementals, this
floor
way you
of
fight
Theobald's
mephits.
tower. The
I don't
sound
think
of
much
howling
matters.
wind can be heard from down the hallway.
Just depends on what you like fighting better. If I have overwhelming firepower, mephits are easier. If I'm at level, I guess I would prefer the ice elementals.
You found Theobald, but the wizard is entombed in ice, standing before a howling portal to Rizia. Perhaps the manuscript at his feet describes how this happened. Theobald's note suggests that the portal can be closed by throwing the Eye of Rizia into it. You throw the eye into the portal, and the troublesome gateway to Rizia instantly winks out of existence. There's a crash of ice and a roar of anger. Some visitors from the plane of ice are not pleased to be left behind. Close the portal to Rizia.
Alright, before we go get Shastina, let's just see if I pulled it myself.
Stop Theobald from paying his overdue rent.
Now I got the returning snowball. Bummer! Alright. Seriously, this can't be this laggy. Something is dumping serious stuff on my other machine. D&D is not playing nice with Opera, and I don't know why. Why is this all set this high? Oh, this one shouldn't be this high. It's helping a little. That should have been off. Alright, that. Yes, that did the trick. Somehow all my graphics got set to maximum on the old, super old computer. Post-processing. Man, this thing's like 8 years old. Not gonna happen. Alright. A ruby of greater acid, that's not too bad. Alright, she's on her way up to the main chamber. Let's see if she gets any loot. No, I already rolled a couple of times with her, so I can't roll again. So whatever she gets, she gets. She got a returning snowball too. Alright, whatever. I want though. It's another day of not getting the whirling words. Oh well. Bummer. Well, after the 97 on Shastina the other day, she rolls a big 13. Oh, I thought that I was reading this and this. Oh well. How far back is that really buffered? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that was all on my end. The stream was going fine, which is good to see. That's good. I thought it was, but DDO wasn't playing nice, so I disconnected Shastina. I don't know why I let Charwant roll for my daily dice. I don't think she's ever rolled higher than 30. Oh, she rolled a 4. That's one better than yesterday when she rolled a 3. I should know better. She's got the worst luck. All she can do is dance. The female half-elf. That's all. That's what they're best at. Alright, well, let's refresh my procs. Yeah, I want to do a little inventory management, but I got viewers, so I'm not. So we are going to switch games yet one more time, because, you know, that's what I'm going to do. I don't play just... Sometimes I'll play one game all throughout, but I'm trying to do this in a way that illustrates just everything I play. So we're going to go ahead and switch games, and we're going to go do a little bit of pinball. I want some pinball. Just one moment. Alright. I'll bring down the desktop audio a little bit for you guys so you can hear me, but that's really great music. Back into full. Play some pinball. I think it's F3 is my game, right? F3? Yeah, there we go. Let's get some pinball. Play 2 players. There's the skill shot. Million loop. Skill shot. Oh, didn't make it up. Didn't make that up. Oh, I had another shot at it. Those are really hard bumpers to get to. Can I kick out? Nope. Oh! Yes, saved it! Of course, Mad Money wasn't lit yet. Spin the wheel and win! Ah, 2.5 mil. That's nice. Oh! Spun the wheel and lost. That exit's a little hard. Alright, so 4 million. 4.7 million. That's not too bad. Ooh, already a spin the wheel. Alright. That's not going to be a high score, though. Just 100,000. Cash pot, though. Oh, wow. Now I can win the TV. I've got to figure out how to actually win the TV. Oh! Whipped around way too quick for me. No, that's not set right. Sorry, I have to make it a little bit smaller. All right. Whoa, almost messed that up. Okay, got the first shot. Eh. No, it's not going to make it up, but I got another shot. To fail. Uh-oh, that's going to whip down. Oh, good. I got the bounce. Phew. Now this game actually really screamed on a 386. Believe it or not. I mean, it was a nice 386, but... Get a shot, Money Mania. I don't know what I'm supposed to be hitting. Targets, huh? That made it. Barely. The TV is lit. Alright, well I gotta spin the wheel. I thought if it landed on the TV I'd win it. Oh, only 25,000. For the lose. Oh, didn't make it up the ramp. Oh. Whoa, I'm hitting the pole, center post square. Lucky. Oh, man. Yeah. I can win a trip. What the heck happened? Now, that wasn't my fault. I hit the button. I got ripped off. Straight up. Came down just exactly wrong. Sometimes it happens. So it's 6 million to 7.7. That's still in the game. Oh man, got ripped off. It's happening when I reset the size, isn't it? I'm covering up my links. I don't usually get the tight loop. Man, the balls aren't going my way right now, are they? All right. Last ball, player one. Boy, that was a bad shot. So I think it's pretty obvious that player 2 is going to win this game. He's already ahead. Yeah. Well, player 2. I'm still getting used to playing the pinball games. Whoa. Yep, try to do it. All right, let's see if I get a free ball on either my character, or either on the place. Nope. Alright, until I get a splash screen or end thought screen come up, I'll just do this for right now, but it's okay. For those of you who decided to stop in and watch Glyn's Arcade, I really appreciate it here on the inaugural episode. We are going to be doing this on a semi-regular basis. I'm trying to even make it regular, almost every night at 6:30. I think I launched a little early tonight, 6 or 6:30. I'll try to post on Twitter. You can find me at Twitter right down there at the cat Alice Thane. That's under Alice Thane Garfield. Is my joke account. I'll be putting my main Twitter on there too. Although Alice Thane's got more followers than my main Twitter, but maybe you guys can change that. The Glyn's Arcade account is going to be good. I'm going to rebrand it from Loot Bag Commando. That's an old Battletech thing of mine. Those of you who like Battletech and maybe remember me for miniature rules, I would appreciate you dropping a line. All the archives of miniature rules are still up at cavalry.com, which you can find down there. I'll have the archives of this. This will be easy to transfer since it's on my own account. Probably next week I'll probably play a little bit more pinball, maybe a little bit of Stella, maybe a little bit of Atari 2600. I was thinking. Probably do another run of Dungeons and Dragons Online. But next week, what am I saying? Well, tomorrow, of course, is Far Beyond the Foundry, which is a dedicated show I do every Thursday, and you're going to want to stop in for that, because not only are we doing a Foundry episode when it goes back live, I'm opening 23 lockboxes. So who knows what I'll be getting? Probably you can watch me lose $23. It's probably that simple. But hey, you never know. I might get that tier 6 box, and maybe Quamalia will finally get her Keldon. Trying to get Quamalia Keldon because I made her look like a Cardassian. I already finished Mock. He's got all his Ferengi stuff. Oh. I'm just looking at all my icons, trying to figure out what else I kind of want to do. Maybe a little Sid Meier's Pirates. Maybe if I have it, a little Alpha Centauri. Well, man, Alpha Centauri's kind of hard. I want Alpha Centauri for a big run, a big long one. I started playing through Fallout 3. Maybe I'll do New Vegas. I don't know. Got Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, but that's also a good one for a long stream. I just sandbox roller coaster. Maybe I'll do some. What do you call it? Scenarios. There it is. I wish the cars in Saints Row weren't so hard to drive. The characters are just as good as Grand Theft Auto to control, but the car mechanics, they're not as great as I thought they'd be, and yeah, at least they're not APB worthy. You know, APB is just a garbage game. Yeah, World of Tanks. I went ahead and updated it, but I'm lousy at that. If you'd like some humor, I'll play humor. I'll play World of Tanks, and you can watch the world's worst World of Tank player. I should really change my name to Alice Lane Garfield on that. Oh, I'd have to find my disc to play San Andreas. And really all I like to do is drive around in a GT40 and do stunts. I got Wolfenstein. And the various Wing Commanders. I might even play some of those. But for those of you who stopped in, I appreciate it. And I hope to see you here inside of Glyn's Arcade. Thank you and good night.